In the last class, we were discussing about section formula, isn't it? Section formula. Suppose P is the point x1, y1, and Q is the point x2, y2. P is the point x1, y1, and Q is the point x2, y2. In which ratio, okay, suppose P divides in the ratio m is to n. What is the formula we have learned? Section formula. What's the ratio in which, okay, suppose P divides in the ratio m is to n. What is the formula?
M x2 plus n x1 by m plus n and m y2 plus m y1 by m plus n.
M plus n. Okay. Yes. And what, Fia? What about the midpoint? Midpoint is given by
midpoint x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2.
add the x coordinates and divide by 2, and add the y coordinates, divide by 2, isn't it? We have to add both the x coordinates and we have to divide it by 2, and add the y coordinates, divide by 2. Okay. So now we are going to do few more questions based on this. Okay, few more important questions are there. We are going to discuss that one. Children, before we do that one, note down in your textbook, you have one more section called area of triangles, that is deleted. One more topic is there. It is deleted. It is not there. Okay, now write the question. Write the question. The coordinates of end point of a diameter. The coordinates of one end of a diameter. The coordinates of one end point of a diameter. The coordinates of one end point of a diameter of a circle are 4, -1. Coordinates of one end point of a diameter of a circle are 4, -1. And the center of the circle is, 1, -3. And the center of the circle is 1, -3. Coordinates of one end point is 4, -1, and the center is 1, -3. Find the coordinates of other end of the circle. Find the coordinates of other end of the circle. Find the coordinates of other end of the circle. The coordinates of, yes?
The coordinates of one end of a diameter only.
One end of the diameter is 4, -1. Okay. And the center is 1, -3. Find the coordinates of the other end of the diameter. Find the coordinates of the other end of the diameter. How will you do this? So it is given as a circle, isn't it? What we know about a circle?
Circle is in round shape.
Round shape. Then what is
the diameter divides it into equal parts.
Which is a diameter divides it into 2 equal parts. Okay. Now here center is given and one point is given, isn't it? It is given about the diameter and the center is given as 1, -3. Suppose we denote the center as O and one end point is 4, -1. Now what we can say? Suppose one end is A.
B.
One end, another end is B. How will you calculate?
Bisection formula of midpoint.
Midpoint formula. Very good.
A plus O.
Center is the midpoint of the diameter. We know that center is the midpoint of the diameter. Okay. Suppose we take the diameter as AB. Okay. Let the diameter be AB. Therefore, O is the midpoint of the diameter. O is the midpoint of AB. One end it is given as 4, -1. What about the end B? We don't know. You take the end as x comma y. Okay, you take the other end as x comma y. We want to find x and y. One end is given, other end is not known. We have to find x and y. How will you find? Use the section formula, midpoint formula. So 4 plus, how will you find the midpoint? x1 plus x2 by 2. 4 plus x by 2. Add the x coordinates and divide by 2. Similarly, add the y coordinates. Minus 1 plus y by 2 will be same as 1 comma negative 3. Add the x coordinates, divide by 2. Add the y coordinates, divide by 2 is equal to 1 comma negative 3. Is it okay? Is it clear, children? Rose? And Mary?
Yes, ma'am.
Because we know that diameter, okay, we know the diameter is the longest chord and midpoint, that is center is the midpoint of that chord. It divides it into 2 equal parts. O divides AB into 2 equal parts. So O will be the midpoint of AB. What is midpoint formula? x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. So now equate this and find out what is x, what is y. We can equate the x coordinates, isn't it? 4 plus x by 2 is equal to 1. Similarly, equate the y coordinates. Minus 1 plus y by 2 is equal to minus 3. Now cross multiply and simplify and find out what is the value of x and what is the value of y. Find out. Find what is x and what is y. Hey, Steve, is it okay? Hey, Steve, is it clear?
Ma'am, can you show the board?
Okay, one second, John. Okay, John, are you able to follow that method? Is it okay?
Ma'am, can you repeat one more time?
What we know about the center? Center of a circle lies on the diameter. Center lies on the diameter. And we know that center divides the diameter into 2 equal parts. Center divides the diameter into 2 equal parts. So that means center is the midpoint of AB. Center is the midpoint of AB. So we find out the midpoint. How will you find the midpoint? x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2, 4 plus x by 2, minus 1 plus y by 2. But the center is, yes?
Nothing.
Yes?
No, nothing.
Okay. So it is equivalent to 1 comma minus 3. So now 2 points are equal means x coordinates will be equal. Y coordinate equals y coordinate. So you equate it. 4 plus x by 2 is equal to 1. Similarly, y coordinates are equal. When you equate the y coordinate, we get minus 1 plus y by 2 is negative 3. From here, can you solve it and give the value of x and y?
Ma'am, x is equal to minus 2, y is equal to minus 5.
X is minus 2, y is
Minus 5.
minus 5. Is it correct, Rizwan? Is it correct, Rifa?
Ma'am, can coordinates be fraction?
Coordinates may fraction. If you will plot a point, sometimes we used to plot the point 0, 1 by 2. So x value is 0, y is 1 by 2. It is accepted. It may be in fraction.
Ma'am, here x is 1 by 2 and y is 6. Is that correct?
X, look at here. Here in this question, you will not get x as fraction. How you will get this? When you equate, what do you get? Are you getting 4 plus x by 2 is 1? When you equate, are you getting like this? 4 plus x by 2 is 1? Actually, who is?
I got 1 by 2. I don't know if it is correct.
How you get 1 by 2? You will not get here because when you cross multiply this, what you will get? 4x plus 2 is 2. So we get, okay. So what will be x? 2 minus 4 plus 4. If you take to other side, it is minus 4. So x will be minus 2. Same way here, when you cross multiply, minus 1 plus y is minus 6. So it will be y minus 6 plus 1. We get minus 5. Okay. You'll not be getting fraction in this question. You will not get. But fractions are allowed. Okay. When we plot the point in fractions, it is allowed. In this particular question, we will not get. Is it okay? Check your answer.
Yes, ma'am. Calculation mistake was there.
Okay, okay. Okay. Here, these are all simple questions. Okay. Check it. Do it carefully. Others? Okay. Is it okay? Nirubama is present today. Nirubama?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, children. Now, shall we do the next one before we do the next question? What about any point on x-axis? If you take a point on x-axis, it takes the form. Any point on x-axis is of the form. Any point on x-axis. Yes, Aman. It takes the form. If you take a point on x-axis, we can say something about it. What is it? X comma 0. Okay, Vishnupriya. On x-axis, y coordinate will be always 0. If you take a point on x-axis, y coordinate is 0. Similarly, on y-axis, Hadidi, on y-axis, Hadidi, on y-axis, what can you say about the point? Hadidi?
X will be 0.
X will be 0. Okay, on y-axis, x coordinate will be 0. On x-axis, y will be 0. On y-axis, x is 0. So write the next one. Next two questions which you are going to solve are important questions. Next two questions you are going to solve are all important questions. Mark it as important. Write the question. In what ratio does the x-axis divide? In what ratio does the x-axis divide the line segment joining? In what ratio does the x-axis divide the line segment joining the points? Joining the points 2, minus 3 and 2, minus 3 and 5, 6 and 5, 6. Also find the point of intersection. Also find the point of intersection. Also find the point of intersection. So listen to this question. Okay, here what is given here? In what ratio does the x-axis divide the line joining the points 2, minus 3 and 5, 6? Okay, suppose I draw the figure like this: x-axis and y-axis, x dash, y dash. Okay, so look at the first point. First point is 2, minus 3. So x-axis 2, y, so 2, x is 2 and y is 3. Okay. X is 2 and y is 3 means x coordinate here. Y is negative 3. So 2, negative 3. And what is the next point given here? 5, 6. That will be in the first quadrant. 5, 6. When you join these 2 points, it is cutting the x-axis at a point. We want to find in which ratio this point divides. In which ratio x-axis divides the line joining the 2 points A and B. We don't know the ratio, isn't it? We don't know the ratio. You take the ratio as m is to n. We take the ratio as m is to n. We don't know the ratio. So let us take, let the ratio be m is to n. Okay, let the ratio be m is to n. So draw the figure 5, 6, and this is the point 2, minus 3. So it divides in the ratio m is to n. So by section formula, what you will get? By using section formula, the point P is, by using section formula, the point P is, what you will get? 2m, okay, mx2 plus nx1 plus 5n by m plus n. 2m plus 5n by m plus n. Similarly, take the y coordinate. For y coordinate, if you apply, we'll get minus 3m plus 6n by m plus n. Is it clear, children? By using section formula, we get mx2, m into 2 plus n into 5 by m plus n. Similarly, my2, you take the y coordinate, m into minus 3 plus n into 6 by m plus n. But what is given about this point P? P lies on x-axis. It is a point on x-axis. Therefore, y coordinate will be 0. If a point lies on x-axis, what we can say? Y coordinate is 0. If a point lies on x-axis, y coordinate is 0. So we can equate y coordinate to 0. Okay, we can equate y coordinate to 0. So when we equate minus 3m plus 6n by m plus n is equal to 0. When you cross multiply this, 0 into anything is 0. So we get minus 3m plus 6n is equal to 0. That is minus 3m is equal to minus 6n. Minus 3m is equal to minus 6n. Both the sides we can cancel negative. So we get 3m is equal to 6n. Okay, so we will get m by n is equal to 6 by 3. That is 2 by 1. Therefore, what is the ratio? Therefore, the ratio is 2:1. Okay, here the ratio is not given. We take the ratio as m is to n. We take the ratio as m is to n. And using section formula, we get 2m plus 5n by m plus n as the x coordinate. Similarly, applying section formula for y coordinate, minus 3m plus 6n by m plus n. It is given P is a point on x-axis. P is a point on x-axis. And on x-axis, y coordinate will be 0. So we equate y coordinate to 0. And when we cross multiply, 0 into anything is 0. So we get minus 3m plus 6n is 0. So we take positive 6n to other side. So we'll get minus 6n. Both the sides negatives are there. We can cancel. So we get 3m is equal to 6n. Therefore, what is m by n? Into n, we bring it here. And this division, multiplication on going other side, it will become division. We get 6 by 3, which is 2:1. Therefore, the ratio is 2:1. Is it okay? Is it clear, children? Okay. Is it okay? ML? Surya?
Yes, ma'am.
We find the ratio by using section formula. The question is not over. After finding this section formula, one more part is asked. What is asked? You have to find the points. Find the coordinates of the point P. So once again, you substitute here in this point. Okay, here you substitute for. Okay, I'm writing that point P. In that point P, we have to substitute. In this point P, you substitute. What is the ratio here? Ratio m is to n is 2:1. So in the point P, in the place of m, you put 2. And in the place of n, you substitute 1. In the place of m, you substitute 2. And in the place of n, you substitute 1. Substitute the values there. Okay, when you substitute 2 into 2 plus 5 into 1 by 2 plus 1. Similarly, when you substitute for the next one, minus 3 into 2 plus 6 into 1 by 2 plus 1. So we get 4 plus 5 by 3 minus 6 plus 6 by 3. So it will be 9 by 3 and 0 by 3. So the point P is 3, 0. The point of division is 3, 0. The point of division is 3, 0. The point of division is 3, 0. This model question is important, children. Will be given with a point on x-axis, or sometimes it will be given with a point on y-axis. We are asked to find the ratio. So on x-axis, we know that y coordinate is 0, and y-axis, we know that x coordinate is 0. Is it okay, children? Is it okay?
Ma'am, can you show the board from Martin?
Is it okay, Savio? Savio, is it over?
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Write the next one. Write the next question, children. In what ratio? Next one. In what ratio does the y-axis? In what ratio does the y-axis divide? In what ratio does the y-axis divide the line segment joining? In what ratio does the y-axis divide the line segment joining? In what ratio does the y-axis divide the line segment joining the points? Y-axis divide the line segment joining the points P minus 4, 5, P minus 4, 5, and Q 3, minus 7. Q 3, minus 7. In what ratio does the y-axis divide the line segment joining the points P minus 4, 5 and Q 3, negative 7. Also find the point of intersection. Also find the point of intersection. Also find the point of intersection. The point P is given and the point Q is given. You have to find in which ratio it cuts the y-axis. So P is the point, negative 4, 5. So X is negative, Y is positive, means it lies in the second quadrant, isn't it? X is positive, y is negative. Sorry, x is negative, y is positive. And the next one, 3, -7. So it cuts the y-axis at a point. You have to find that point. So like the previous question, you take that point as m is to n. Okay, and we denote this point. Already it is P and M, P and Q is given. So you take R. Okay, so let R divides PQ. R divides PQ in the ratio M is to N. R divides PQ in the ratio M is to N. Therefore, it will be the point R by using section formula. Mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n. When you use the section formula, what you will get? 3m minus 4n by m plus n. Similarly, for y coordinate, we'll get minus 7m plus 5n by m plus n. We use the section formula. When we use the section formula, this is what we get. Mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n. Similarly for y, my2 plus ny1 by m plus n. But what we know about y-axis? On y-axis, x coordinate is 0. On y-axis, x coordinate is 0. So x coordinate means the first one will be 0. So 3m minus 4n by m plus n is 0. So when you cross multiply this, 0 into anything is 0. So we get 3m minus 4n is 0. So we get 3m is equal to 4n. 3m is equal to 4n. Therefore, what is the ratio? What will be the ratio? M by n is equal to?
3:4.
No. You are taking n to this side, isn't it? So this 3 should go that side. So what will be the ratio? Surya. What is the ratio? Surya? Yes. What is the ratio here? Someone is giving the answer. Yes, Prajot, what is the ratio?
3 by 4.
How will you get 3 by 4?
4:3.
Yes.
4.
4:3. By n, you take it here, isn't it? So this one should go there. So m by n will be 4/3. So what is the ratio? Therefore, the ratio is m is to n is equal to 4:3. The ratio will be 4:3. Now, once you get the ratio, you substitute it in the point R. Substitute it in R and find the coordinates. Substitute in R and find the coordinates. You can substitute. Ratio is 4:3. So in the place of m, you substitute 4, and in the place of n, you substitute 3. And find out what is m is to n. What is the point? Here it will become 12 minus 12 by 7 minus 28 plus 15 by 7. Therefore, the point R is 0, minus 28 plus 15. So it is negative 13 by 7. Okay, the points will be in fraction. Points can be in fraction.
Ma'am, X we already know as 0, right? So we
Yes. No, if you know, okay, we know that one means no need to calculate, you can write it, but Just, okay, here I just explained it, how we get. Because in some questions, we have to substitute for both. Okay, we know this is 0. Surely you should get x as 0. Only y coordinate is enough. Finished? Is it okay, children? Is it okay? So this model question, points will be given and you are asked to find the ratio. That one is very important. Okay, so now look at this one. So this is your NCERT textbook. Till I want to discuss one question. That question is from the NCERT textbook and that is an important case study question. That's an important case study question. Now look at the second question. Can you, okay? Look at the second question. One of you read the question. Arjun, read the question, Arjun. Arjun, sorry, not second one, third one. Read the third question, Arjun.
To conduct a spokes there between and
Hmm. Hmm. Huh. Okay. Okay, children, listen, listen, children. This is an activity question. Listen, all of you, it's a case study question. Read the question. Okay, to conduct sports day activities in a rectangular shaped school ground, ABCD, lines have been drawn with chalk powder at a distance of 1 meter each. Okay, with a gap of 1 meter, we are drawing lines. 100 flower pots have been placed at a distance of 1 meter from each other along AD. So along AD, 100 flower pots are kept and the distance between them is 1 meter. So what will be the length of AD? With one gap, 1 meter gap, we are keeping flower pots and we keep 100 flower pots. So what will be the distance AD? We are not keeping from 0, from 1 only we start. Okay, so it will be the distance AD. 100 into 1. That means it is it 100? Okay, 100 into 1, it is 100. So AD is 100 meters. Okay, so 100 flower pots have been placed at a distance of 1 meter from each other along AD. Now look at the next one as shown in the figure. Niharika runs 1/4 of the distance AD on the second line. Okay, Niharika runs along the second line. She is moving along the second line and she covers 1/4 of the distance AD. So 1/4 of AD. AD is already 100. So can you give the coordinates of Niharika? She moves along the second line. So what will be the coordinates of the first person? What are the coordinates of Niharika? She moves along the second line and she covers 1/4 of the distance AD.
225.
Yes, it is very good. 2,25. She moves along the second line. So x coordinate is 2. And what is y coordinate? It is 25. Now look at the second one. And another girl. What is the next? Preet. Preet runs 1/5 of the distance AD on the 8th line. She is moving along the 8th line and she covers 1/5 of 100. 1/5 of 100. So that means what will be the
8 and
coordinates?
20.
8 and 20. So the first person's coordinate is a, 25. Second person's coordinate is 8, 20. Now what you have to find? What is the distance between the flags? So you have to find what is the distance. So we are given with the points. Can you find the distance using distance formula? Find the distance using distance formula. Now what is the next part asked? If Rashmi has to post a blue flag exactly halfway between the line segment joining the two flags,
Which
where,
page number?
yes,
Which page number?
page number 167.
In our textbook, max.
Yes,
In our max textbook.
in NCERT textbook. So now listen, children. If Rashmi has to post a blue flag exactly halfway between the line segments joining the two flags, where should she post her flag? That means what you have to find? Okay.
Midpoint.
Yes, we want to find the midpoint. Okay, suppose C is the point where Rashmi wants to post this flag. We want to find the midpoint. We want to find C is the midpoint. Okay, children, today I'll be sending a copy of this question. That is your homework question. Is it clear? That question,
ma'am.
I'll be taking one photo and I'll be sending that part. Today you have to do that as a homework question. It is an important case study question. Okay. But similar questions will be asked. A graph will be given. You'll be asked to locate. Some picture will be given. You'll be asked to locate the points. After locating the points, you may be asked to find out the distance. Or you'll be asked to find out the ratio in which that point will divide. Okay. Some picture. Based on the picture, you have to find out the answer. Okay. So this is again a homework question. That is okay. Okay, children. So in the next class, we'll be discussing more about this. Okay, one more period we need to complete this chapter. Okay. Okay, children. So in the next class, get ready for one test paper in real numbers. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you, children.
Thank you, ma'am.